Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in your day. I hope you're feeling loved and blessed. I feel a little heavy today. I feel real heavy today. And I don't feel like it's just my depression. The world, February 28th, 2026, is Saturday. Okay. We know that it's represented by the world card out of the tarot and the planet Saturn. But I think we really have to take a moment and silence for the world because, I mean, they're not saying it, but they've started a war. And we knew this was coming. If you've been paying attention to the news, I said back in 2020, get your 401k and get it now. 401k is a scam. Anyway, so just a moment to release that because it's they're killing children. They've been killing children. They're killing people on the streets. It's a heavy world right now, and we need to hold each other up. Hold each other up. Um, I just want to say thank you to the people who've supported me on my little channel. It's been good for me. It's like I've said, I'm diagnosed with MDD, which is major depressive disorder, and GAD. I'm diagnosed with all the blah blah blahs, well, all the abbreviations, whatever. And yeah, and I just appreciate the people that you know support just out of love, you know, you know, and to the people that don't, I see you too. Trust me, I see you too, and I don't need you either. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the love, not for the money. And it would be nice if I could elevate it to that, but we just not there yet. It's a goal. Yeah, I would love to get paid to do this. But yeah, we just not there yet. So thank you to the people that supported me and just genuine support and love and telling me to keep shining and watching and commenting. You guys are awesome. You just do it for the love, and that's a beautiful thing. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what we doing. It's gonna be three cards. I love my three card spreads. It gets you right to the point and the message that you need to get, right? Let me get the cards out so I can start shuffling. And you see me shuffling. Sometimes been getting some of these readings are like the same cards. I don't know how that happens. And okay, so like we said, Saturn is the planet for Saturday. Okay, Saturn is the planet of discipline, boundaries, and karmic lessons. Right, right. The world card represents completion and end of a cycle. So we're talking about closing that loop, right? Saturn's Saturday checklist, what you need to seal off or finish this weekend to step into your new week, your next week with a clean slate, right? How do I handle Saturn's tough love, right? It's hard for me too. I'm having to set boundaries, having to discipline myself, living through my karmic lessons and let me tell you, you think I think it's easy? Come on now. I'm consciously drinking the amount of water we're supposed to drink in a day. And let me tell you something, it takes me all day. I guarantee you're dehydrated. So go drink some water. Um Yeah, karmic lessons. Yeah, we all have them. And identifying them and then taking your accountability, right? So, and bound. Oh my God. Boundary. I want to say brownies. Boundaries and brownies. That sounds good. Brownies. But yeah, how do I handle it? You just have to. You have to. If you want growth, then you have to figure out where it is you need to take your accountability. Not for anybody else, but for yourself. And people often think that you have to explain it, and you don't have to. So, all right. Saturday's tough love, baby. This is going to be your Sassy Saturday guide to completion and the world card. Okay. Today, we're going to lean into the heavy hitting energy of Saturn and the beautiful completion of the world. It's time to stop dragging old baggage into a new week. In today's reading, we're looking at one, what cycle is officially closing for you today? Two, the Saturn lesson you've finally mastered. Three, how to step into your power as the master of your own world. Okay. So we're going to shuffle a little bit more with purpose and intent. We're going to take it down to the courts. We're going to cut the deck. Cutting the check. Cut the check. Meet me at the bank. Cutting the negativity out of our life. The negative people, gone. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no suckers around here. All right. One. What is officially closing for you today? What cycle is officially closing for you today? Because you're done with it, right? You're done with the baggage. You're done with the baggage, right? Getting that tough love, a beautiful completion. Hello. 10. What is 10? What is 10? What is 10? Completion. Completion of the emotions. Completion, right? Because cups represents water, relationships, emotions, creativity, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is the completion. It's done with it. Those emotions, those bad emotions, those negative emotions, that bad way of feeling, right? It's done with it. That baggage, that constant intertwined, right? Because see how those it looks to be two trees. Well, it looks like it's one tree, but it's two trees. It's two entities sort of intertwining, right? So, I mean, it's all connected, right? Right? When it comes to how things are created, one from one to two, right? Or it takes two to make one, right? That that universal mystery that we don't really understand, right? Done. Completion of those of emotions, those that baggage, right? Remember we talking about what baggage are we getting rid of, right? Right? Stop dragging old baggage into the new week. All those emotions. You're done with that. Done with it, right? 10 is all about completions, right? And 2 is all about balance, right? I say right or not, right? Right, right, right. So what cycle is officially closing for you today? You not being able to balance your emotions out. You are done with that. I have to slow my speaking so I don't stutter so much. I get a little excited. I drink espresso. My coffee's strong. Okay, it's one step below cocaine. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're done with that. That cycle, you're officially closing for you today. You not being able to balance out your emotions. Okay. Balance. You're gonna balance them out for the next week. Okay. All right. 2. Saturn's lesson you've finally mastered. What's the lesson you have finally mastered? It's going to be your emotions. Oh, it's that creativity of your resources, right? It's that birth, okay? Because 3 represents creativity, birth, and growth, okay? So that lesson you've mastered is creating that growth for your resources, creating that stability for yourself, creating that grounding for yourself, right? It's that growth, that birth within you. Because excuse physicals, pentacles. Oh my God. I love me. I love me and my neurodivergent ass, okay? Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles representing earth, resources, physical things in the body. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorns, step up. Step right up. Hurry, hurry before the show begins. Okay. You have finally mastered the lesson of growing and developing and creating your standing ground, right? Your sense of well-being, your resources, even your finances. You've learned to grow. You're learning to grow that. Okay. You've you good with your money, right? You good with your money. You're not good with your emotions. You are, oh my God. I hate my lisp, but I love my lisp. You are not good with your emotions, but you are good with your money. So that's a good thing. I'd rather be good with my money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I wouldn't want to have it the other way around. So, okay. 3, how to step into your power as the master of your own world. Like I said, I love these short 3 card, draws that get us straight to the point, right? And luckily, they're not the same cards as yesterday, because yesterday we had that, and you see me shuffle. But as I said, a message received, message not received. Until the message received, the message will continue to show itself. So, again, how to step into your power as the master of your own world. hmm Maturity, maturity, mastering your inner desires, your inner passion, right? Creating those projects and activities that you want to have, creating that path for yourself, maturing within yourself and saying that this is what you want, right? You got to get that experience and knowledge within yourself to get to that level. But yeah, to step into your power as a master of your own word is about maturity. You need to mature that part of yourself that allows yourself to create the things you desire, the life you desire, the day you desire, the week you desire. You have to master your maturity. Yeah, that inner queen, right? Not just not queen being female, but queen being mature, right? Because the queen represents mature, caring, experience. Those are key words. So the queen, you could be a man, not just not this has like I said, we don't cover the sexuality. This is about the energy. So if you're a man, it's just about maturing. Okay, that's what the queen represents. It's not necessarily for a man or for a woman. Okay, or for wands. We can read this in so many different ways. It's just a matter of the layout. Okay, because these cards can be interpreted upside down. Okay, so if we interpreted this as the cards upside down, as I face them towards you because I'm reading it for you. But if I turn it these upside down and said, okay, let's read this in a different way. What cycle is officially closing for you today? This two still being about balance and duality, or even a relationship, cups being the emotions. What's closing for you today could be that relationship ending. Three, the Saturn's lesson you finally mastered. This being the Three of Pentacles, creativity, birth, and growth. This could be a loss, depending on who you're talking to, a loss within the body, an illness, an incident. Okay. Queen of Wands, how to step into your power as the master of your own world, you know, not being mature, being ignorant to the facts, being um, unable to grow into your own power. So it could be interpreted in different ways, in different positions, in different readings. So, but within this reading, what we're saying is what's closing for you today is you're getting rid of that imbalance with your emotions. You're going to start to control your emotions a little bit. You're going to work on balancing. And this is where the Saturn planet energy comes from, the discipline and boundaries and karmic lessons. You're going to start disciplining yourself with your emotions. Journaling, maybe writing your emotions down. How you feeling? Get a little book and write down how you're feeling, or type it in your phone or whatever technology you're using right now. But write down or type out your emotions and journal it and work it through that way. For your physical body resource, this is physical thing resource in your body. This could be a matter of your actual money or your physical body both being balanced out, and you're growing into that. Your maturity with what you're learning and stepping into your power and mastering is you're going to be more mature with your passions and your desires. Yes, brothers and sisters. You see how nice? You see how nice a small card, simple card spread reading is? I like it like that. I really do. Okay, we'll end it at that. Nice and short and sweet, and to the point. So I hope you appreciate that. I like it. Short and simple, even though I still feel a little nauseated. I got medication for that. Um, so yeah, we got to pray for the world, people. We got to pray for these children. And I hope you don't forget that as you go through your day. And don't forget to drink some water. I got mine right here in my pickle jar. All right. Catch you on the flip side, y'all.